One of the weird things about switching planners is when your new planner doesn't actually start yet. My new Sterling Ink Complete starts in about 2 weeks, but life doesn't stop for 2 weeks. Appointments don't stop, projects don't stop, goals don't stop. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing to bridge the gap between my current planner and my new planner. Right now I'm using my A5 Hobonichi Cousin Avec. So this is the part 1 and it ends in a few weeks. So here I've been tracking appointments on the weekly pages, planning my weeks, keeping up with work, content creation, and everything else that's happening right now. So I've been using the weekly layouts as well as the daily pages, which is what I love about having dated dailies. And this is why I'm transitioning to the Complete. Now, I've also been tracking creator milestones in my Momentum archive, and that is my A5 Crefective. I absolutely love this book. But I want a cleaner way to reference my projects going forward. So while I will absolutely keep this one, here's what I'm going to be doing with my Complete. So they'll be partners. I'm not abandoning my current system just because I'm excited about a new planner. I still need something that's working today. So I think a lot of us do this with tools, planners, notebooks, and apps when we get excited about the future version. And if we forget, we still have to live in the present version. So here's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks in my Sterling Ink Complete. This planner officially starts in week 27 of this year, but I don't want to wait 2 weeks before I start thinking about how I want to use it. I've already been writing in this book, but now I'm really planning over the weeks ahead. So instead of waiting, I'm creating a transition space. So here's how I'm going to be doing this. At the end of the book, there's a number of blank pages. And this is where I'm going to make a note for week 25 and week 26. So I've decided to use a couple of these blank pages as temporary planning pages. Nothing fancy, just enough structure to bridge the gap. What I'm going to be doing here is we'll start with week 25. Will be June 15th to the 21st. And then I will do the same for week 26. And the headings, the areas that I'm focusing on right now, maybe up here a little bit. So YouTube, work, health and fitness, learning, and relationships. So these are some of my main areas of focus right now. For week 25, I'm doing my 100 video challenge. So I'll be doing videos 70 to 77. I'll be doing a new content video. So this will be my walk with me. And I'm also in a training course. So I have my Zoom this Thursday. And work, I have client meetings coming up next week, a networking event. Health goals. So I am doing a 30-day health challenge. So the goal is 3 to 4 times per week. Get on my bike. 2 to 3 times will be weights or yoga. So some kind of movement, stretching, and sleep is a big one for me. So I really need to work on that sleep to get enough sleep. So learning, like I said, I have my Zoom, so that's my course this week. I've got notes to review from a session and seminar online. All right, and so relationships, this I'll fill in. It could be family time, seeing friends, check in with parents. It could be recreational activities. It could be night out. I do plan on seeing a girlfriend for lunch. So this is how I'm going to do my scan ahead. And then I'll do the same for week 26. And that'll get us into planning for the book. So now here's what is going to be changing. These pages will give me something to think about, and it's where I'm planning ahead, thinking ahead, without having to wait for the official pages. Because again, this does not have the weekly vertical spread yet. However, if we go back to the monthlies, so this is an area I'll be working on. I've got a few things covered off here. But the monthly spread is what I'm actually going to be calling my creator index. Or you can call it creator highlights. Because I have the vertical weekly pages, that's where I'll be putting appointments and doing most of my planning. So instead of writing things in twice, I have a different use for this monthly page. And this layout I'm experimenting with is really what I'm excited about the most, because it's not going to be just for appointments and not just for tasks, but this will be like my table of contents, a reference system. So for example, just the first couple of weeks already of the month, because this month, the month is in this book before the full weekly start. So things that have happened, for example, like I shared, I'm on my video challenge. So video 60 went up on the 4th. So video 60 published. I decided to keep new hardware, so new tech. That's for my lighting. I did a planner reset video here. I'm learning new softwares and improve my skills there. Yesterday was an anniversary and consistency video. Tested new gimbal. That's exciting. And this will be, so for myself, just it'll be my week 25 transition setup. Now what's great about this complete is that all the pages are numbered. So you'll see at the bottom of the page here that there's a number. So when I skip ahead to where I was just now in the book, this is page 646. So then I can go back to my monthlies where I was here, and I'll just say page 646. And then I can go back and reference whatever I want in that area. And the same thing will happen with the daily pages or the weekly pages. Give me a chance to go back and forth. Fill a few more of these in. But the beautiful part of this is that when I want to reference something new, oh, this is a good one, 4 upload attempts. There was a day where I had some challenges, the video's not processing, but kept on keeping on. Around here, it'll be parts of the journey that I want to celebrate, parts of the journey that I overcame, and it'll really keep my creator index going. I'll also fill this in with watch hours, with views, with subscribers, so it'll be a great place to flip back and look. Really, with the creator highlights or my creator index, it's not really about memory keeping, and nor is it about journaling. It's not even documenting every detail. The key is it's about capturing meaningful moments so I can look back. So for example, I'll also be recording video 70. So video 70 recorded. and uploading despite issues, great networking conversation, I'll fill that in, reaching a certain benchmark, being consistent in uploads. So I realized I don't need my planner to remember everything. I need it to remember what mattered. And I think that's the biggest reason people use planners in the first place. Not because they love paper, which we do, not because they love stickers, which I still do, but because life gets very busy. Work, family, appointments, projects, goals. And we're all trying to keep things from feeling chaotic. For me, this is one small way of doing that. So I'm curious, do you use your planner more for planning, memory keeping, or both? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.